Welcome back to today's news recap. We have a lot to unpack, from arrests at political rallies to U.S. military aid. Let's get started with the top stories of the day. Las Vegas man arrested outside Trump rally with firearms. In Coachella, California, a 49-year-old Las Vegas man named Vem Miller was arrested at a security checkpoint near a Donald Trump rally after police found multiple firearms in his SUV, including a loaded handgun, shotgun, and high-capacity magazine. Miller, who was released on $5,000 bail, denied accusations from Riverside County Sheriff THAAD Bianco that he intended to harm Trump, calling the allegations complete bull tea. Miller explained that he carried the weapons for self-defense after receiving death threats and was unaware of California's stricter gun laws. Sheriff Bianco, a Trump supporter, praised his deputies for potentially preventing a major threat, suggesting it could have been the third assassination attempt on a U.S. president. Suspicion further mounted when police discovered fake license plates and multiple passports in Miller's vehicle. However, Miller dismissed the accusations, telling Fox News, "I'm an artist. I'm the last person that would cause any violence and harm to anybody," and added that he had never even fired a gun before. Despite Sheriff Bianco's claims, federal authorities have not pressed charges, and the Department of Justice confirmed that Trump was never in danger. Miller, a self-described Trump supporter since 2018, insists the incident has made him even more Republican now. UK sees record migration as undocumented numbers surge. A recent Oxford University study revealed that the United Kingdom now has the largest population of undocumented migrants in Europe, with an estimated 745,000 people living illegally in the country. On October 5, 2024, a record-breaking 973 migrants arrived in the UK, in a single day, surpassing a previous high from June. Since the Labour Party assumed power in July, over 13,000 migrants have entered the country. Labour has pledged to reduce the UK's reliance on foreign workers by addressing skill shortages and raising wages for British citizens. The party has also proposed tougher penalties for employers who exploit the visa system. Meanwhile, the Conservative Party has focused on enforcing the Illegal Migration Act, IMA, which empowers the government to detain and deport illegal entrants. However, Labour officials have pointed out the challenges in implementing the act, with a lack of sufficient detention space for the tens of thousands eligible for removal under the new law. U.S. sends THAAD missile system to Israel amid rising tensions. In response to escalating missile attacks from Iran, the U.S. is deploying a Terminal High Altitude Area Defense THAAD missile system to Israel, along with the troops needed to operate it. Pentagon spokesperson Maj General Pat Ryder confirmed that Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin authorized the deployment to bolster Israel's air defenses, following a series of Iranian missile attacks in both April and October. President Biden stated that the THAAD system was sent to defend Israel in light of the ongoing clashes between Israeli forces and Hezbollah. Iran strongly condemned the move, warning the U.S. to avoid further military involvement in the region. The THAAD system is designed to intercept short and medium-range ballistic missiles, providing Israel with an additional layer of defense alongside its existing Patriot missile systems. While no exact timeline has been given for its arrival, U.S. troops will operate the system, and the deployment builds on previous cooperation between the U.S. and Israel. Israeli airstrike kills civilians at Gaza camp. An Israeli airstrike hit a tent camp near Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital in Gaza on Monday, killing at least 4 people and injuring more than 40 others. The tents housed civilians displaced by the ongoing conflict, and the flames from the strike left many with severe burns. The hospital was already treating victims from an earlier airstrike on a school that had been converted into a shelter, where 20 people were killed. The Israeli military claimed the target was a terror command center within the hospital compound, accusing militants of hiding among civilians. However, Palestinian medics and local reports dispute these claims, and no evidence has been provided by Israeli authorities to support the assertion. Texas man facing execution amid shaken baby syndrome controversy. Robert Robertson, a Texas man, is scheduled for execution this week for the 2002 murder of his 2-year-old daughter, Nikki Curtis. Robertson was convicted based on the diagnosis of shaken baby syndrome, a condition where violent shaking causes severe brain injury. However, Robertson maintains his innocence, and his defense team argues that new medical evidence proves his daughter died from complications related to pneumonia, not from inflicted trauma. The case has reignited debate over the validity of shaken baby syndrome as a diagnosis. Critics argue that the diagnosis is often based on a limited set of symptoms that could be caused by other medical conditions, leading to wrongful convictions. Supporters, including many in the medical community, contend that shaken baby syndrome is a scientifically proven cause of fatal injuries in infants, and that efforts to discredit it could hinder efforts to prevent child abuse. Roberson's scheduled execution has drawn attention to several overturned convictions in similar cases, though the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals has repeatedly denied his request for a new trial. That's all for today's recap. Be sure to stay informed and check back for the latest updates from around the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for more news. See you next time.